For dinner, I am gonna make some birria. Okay, so this has been boiling now for about an hour. We have 2 more hours to go. There's 3 types of beef in there, onion, garlic, cool. And over here, this is for my salsa. We got some goodies here, all the chiles that I need, and these are all the herbs and spices that I'm gonna add in here. And I'm gonna start chopping my cilantro. I already chopped up my onion and vinegar. So I'm gonna gradually add the vinegar and the chicken bouillon to the meat in a little while. But first, let's add some bay leaves. Oh, it already smells so good in here. This is softening up quite nicely. It smells so good in here. And this is still going. Okay, so we have some whole peppercorn going in here. This is going to be for the salsa. We have whole cumin, a little bit of cloves. We also have about 2 to 2.5 tablespoons of oregano, 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds, but they are toasted sesame seeds, and some dried ginger. Yes, girl, dried ginger. This is all gonna go down. Okay, so the chiles are all boiled up. I'm about to transfer all the dry ingredients right in here in the blender. Okay, now let's scooch this over here. And now I'm gonna start, let's also move this little chicken bouillon. There we go. Start transferring this over. Oh gosh, it smells amazing. All that little saucy goodness. Oh. Of course, before you blend it, you want to let it cool down just a little bit. Grandma always said if you blend hot chilies, it's gonna curd up, and we do not want this shit to curd up. And by curd, yes, I mean it's gonna be a chunky ass salsa, and we don't want that. I agree. I need a new blender, y'all. However, my mom got me this when I first moved out. It still works just as great. I had it for about maybe 8 years. Anyway, moving forward, I already added a bit of chicken bouillon, and once I start to blend it, if it still needs a little bit more liquid, we're just going to use that same water that we used to boil the chilies to keep thinning it out. And then if it needs more salt, of course, we'll just gradually add a little bit more and a little bit more of chicken bouillon. I cannot wait. We're almost there, y'all. Some of these pieces are still pretty stiff, like this one. I mean, yeah, it's a little tender, but it could be a lot more tender. So we're getting there. It's getting there. Does it completely fall off? No. We got a ways to go. Let's increase that time to an hour. Full disclosure, the blender is about to go back on. I've already been blending this, okay? And it smells fire. Okay, but besides that, right here, don't think I forgot the most important step. We obviously need some arrocito. And this is cooking quite nicely. I've removed the lid from the meat. About 20 minutes left. Ya mero está. Ya mero. Okay, yeah, hella tender. Hella tender, girl. I don't want her to fall apart completely because then it won't be birria, it'll just be little shreds of meat. But this is looking amazing. Okay, so John's holding the phone, and now we are pouring in that delicious salsita, and I am going to start straining it. Ooh. I already have some set off to the side because we for sure want to have some of that extra salsa before it's been mixed up with this. Also, if you have extra salsa in the blender, you could take some of this broth that you've been cooking the meat in, put it in the blender, and then just pour it back in. Ooh, the sauce is going. And that rice is cooking, girl. The final steps is, of course, to just continue skimming the fat off of this. This is all the lovely fat I've skimmed off. It's a shit ton. So if you feel like you don't have to skim your shit, girl, you do. Just like menudo, skim your shit. There we go, y'all. It's all served up. And I got some extra sauce on the side. Zoing. I already poured some, but a little extra won't hurt. Dios mío.